Díomh gotá sibh táid can leir faoi gabadal seach is seo Bóthar me Leasa an tanamatá ar an gabadal seo nó sais the road to my tá cúpla slí chun las a bhíú ag Leasa it means welfare, benefit, well-being, goodness, rud éigean mar sin. So I guess he's kind of saying it's the road that set him on the track of life, kind of. So an rud atá táchtach an seo, see this thing here, Coláiste Olivúcháin, sin táchtach, because that's where his mother wanted him to go. So bhí fán ar a bháthar go mbeadh sé ina bhúntóir. So you need a bit of mochní look here. She wanted that he would be a múntóir, go mbeadh sé ina bhúntóir. You know the way you say bhádam a bheith im or something? So she wanted him to be in, his teacher. So rud sin seo hasasta go hisismóirí galéir, hasasta go nutismóirí galéir ag an am sin múntúirí inamh dá glán. Bhí súil ag hisismóirí go níon an scrúdú thuach staach an cos olibhcháin mé, dúirt sí lom gimbeach má lá ibre chorthadíime go trí chug. Okay, so rud bhí ann, Bóthar wanted him to be a múntóir because it was kind of easy. Bhí sé bug, kind of a soft job. Bhí sé says éasca, it's kind of maybe a bit harsh, but if you, I suppose it is éasca if you compare it to farming every single day of the year and all that, and you know, obair crua atá ann. So ceap sé go mbeadh post máge dá muc sé ag múna. Alright, so an seo, he said go muc an lá scoile chuthadíine chuthadé go trí chlog, go mbeadh in an léana bháin agus tie a chahabh. So that's kind of a big deal for them. In a world where everyone's a farmer, it's kind of nice. He'd be the one wearing a white shirt and a tie. And if you remember back to the radio thing, if you go radio sa frosta ceannig Mike agus ceannig an múntóir. Bhíag si the gcónaí chu brúar me cheachnaí of is an rud a bhíag ar stúla gomsa sa seomra ná an bosca hennim. So here, this guy's only playing the bosca ceol when his mom said, do your lessons. Oh, a bhur a brisig sé mochrí agus mahánta do meach gurm sé blina chahabh amon na leabhar. Lig me orm greibh me ag obair gideon nuair a churma bháthar ceistem, chunas dairglam sa scrúdú, dúirt me le go raibh an scrúdú níbi iachra an bhliain sin, ná mar bhí rifis sin. I'm sure some of you, maybe if you came out of your junior cert exam and you kind of feel like you flunked it, you might have said, oh, well, it just was the hardest junior cert exam ever. So that's what he told his mom, that it was the hardest exam for that year. They do an exam to get into the Coláiste Olivúcháin just days before the CAO. And he said that it was just the hardest one ever, so that he couldn't be a múntóir then. Yera Siise, ní hastíí nuha ach an arócla fíormhagáin, clown on the múntóirí féin. So clown being the children. They only wanted the children of the teachers to do well in that exam. Mar sin, agus mar sin go breis scelpa ortha, bhí me ansásta leis an bhreagar sin uí, agus híal meid mac deir leis an argument. So great, mom's given out about the teachers. That'll be the end of the argument. Dúirt le sin a bheith golbhúla dulgaí go céird scoil an dagan. So tá seo an hocht chomá that you know the name of the school. Caird Scoil is a trade, who's a trade school in Dingle, what he's called a tech. When she get asum, dúirt mé le nach raibh sim dal leiad agam san a leabhar agus go raibh sé gceist agam dul gobar de more éigean. So his plan was to go work for a farmer, but she wanted him to go to the Scoil. So deir sé an chrusta nar héh gur the stack ceam a bhóthar be riachar a chormach. So if something went into his mom's head, very hard to put it out again. Dúirt sí lam go mbeadh a scláví sglúisten a spalbín fánach. Dúirt mé le gimbeach sé chumága me féin a chahabh le hail nó bheith fáil am rám éise. So it's a little dramatic here. He says, I might as well throw myself off a cliff than be learning this rubbish. But his mom said, no, you're going to go into the tech. Tá mé ní sin chorma ceistir vocal din sé lom nach raibh an céir scoil chud an is cheap me, so it's not too bad. Níor mar an béime ar na leabhar agus bhéin an siúnéireacht a álam. So seo siúnéireacht is carpentry. He'll be able to learn carpentry. So maybe we'll go to this tech. Gael made the kite mavóthar, so I surrendered to the talk of my mother. Tishel gannad of Bóthar loses the eye. Marsin agus the Gael made go winning trial as an guard scholar fablina. So okay, 1 year I'll give the thing a go. Vi me carablina deag di shiganam. Chas me bor vohin and vustrugadi gujuch core tashtel. So he's Tamal Honig Shanna Vanger. So you see a bit of the star so shield here. He's out in the place where he used to live, out west of Dingle. He's like, I'll stand on the road there and wait for something to come along to pick me up. Whereas nowadays you probably wouldn't go out on the road and just hope somebody will pick you up. So the Shanna Vanger came along and picked her up and he said, are you going to the tech? So off they went. Lei me stag to Shanna Char Merachonic. Sheelam gur buick a viaun, ag see a chon brescia inti, ag see dianta assignment. Alright, so they're heading off over the fields. Vi diffricht vor idir an caird skull, it's an tannis skull. So this is a bunt skull and that's the caird skull. So he's just telling us the difference. Cad na diffricht the viaun. Vi bean she bra aimet to shomarangas, boscalan dori she shanera, kangle to the gach beancha, so they're Jennifer Curtius of the little carpentry things that were tied to every bench. Cúd na calíní staach a shomer lo féin, nor a bhíamar in RC honig bert ar bhulamar le tmás o choffig an privida, agus dyn si dúin gimach gael gaber las mata o bhúna ge féin, fiach aimadóracht agus líneacht mecnúil o bhúna egg. Mícheál Hirnán, Cúnta na Galva. So this is important too. This Mícheál Hirnán is this new character we're going to get. And his name is also Mike. Dúirt an príomhide gimbeach sé ag olbhú don group tasta. So before the junior cert you had the intercert, and before the intercert you had this group cert. So we're back there in the group cert days. Where are we? Okay, so is this... No, I don't think we're as far as the crew. Okay, so we've started here. Group tastas, then ifra cehar. Okay, they're born. So sin bhír sílabing. Amlón, chumer suas shroid an chorín, chur lad kestering. So a bit of start so shielta and sha. They all went off for a smoke at lunchtime, which you probably wouldn't be doing these days, hopefully. And they went into this guy, this Mikeen Fuocht, so another Mike. Níor visagum cervé féin, níor vada gorhánig ahrú ar an scéal. So he said, do you know this guy Mikeen Fuocht? And he said, no, I don't know. I said, well, it wasn't long till I got to know Mike. Tamal an ús sépéal chasmar stach doras tí. Bhí fear beag taobh hir don chúntar agus ag deisiú broige. Bhí a lied, it's all about shoes. And they had woodbines, the cigarettes, and then he gave him a cigarette. And then bhí the cahabh le chéile, Dirmish Clecada, so cad is pell. The main things of this chapter is Mom wanted him to be a teacher. He went into the Caird Skull. Then he had some Totini and Shulla, Mikeen Fuocht, and then a lot of pell. There's like 3 pages of pell, I think. Belair Govin sé an a tanavas Kudachtan and Lena Ogre. So we're still with Mikeen here. That this other Mike, the smoking Mike, liked hanging out with young people. Hamish Gomininic Grian Shippa on a Choresi and Eek Shin. Viet La Loss a Dang and Deardine. Dirimish Clec had a Bork Ice and Loshin. Denor Ergak Tevag sub Ern Tablina. Viet Mihalo Hirnon in a Voltorogin. Vinmish Ansalt as Mihal, Marvicoel Chonamarige. Near Introck the Radio on the Gaelthic Tanamshin. Batlin Gael the Chlustal. Okay, so this is Mike and Imid, the Moon Tour. He's from Connemara, and they thought it was hilarious. He had Gaelga Connemara, because when you've no radio, there's no radio the Gaeltachta, so you don't get to hear these lads from Connemara, so they thought it was great crack that he had a different Irish. Vi mahana sauce la Caida on the Caida, so the standard of Irish, or sorry, the standard of football. Agus vi sulaga gimiok fern, ag an gerd skull the hra and chunte and vlian and eakshin. La shit the couple of me, vi made bintana was in skull. He's enjoying the skull now. Vi me gobber, lamalova. 3 laws attack then agus haise go mórlam. Bhí féilsigh tach them chud líneachtagus mo chud mathematicas or líneachtas when you draw that subject where you draw the lines. Bhí dram dascalora skull agus hug skull mishnach doing towards an Sailmore. So it gave a little bit of courage to take on the big world. So another thing is this Ross and Nevoga. Nevoga is one of these little boats. Tashi Marshin, you might see them on the lee, agus Tashi Dove, and then being Dini Stiganta. And they have these weird paddles with no fat bit at the end. So bhí sé ag déanamh na rudí sin. That was the Ross and Nevogue. Siús a dang ag nám. Bhí ag ormúntóir Aimadorachta ag omrah curachí in a chunta dúchas féin. So this is the same moon tour, this moon tour Aimadorachta, same guy who was doing a bit of hell, was also the moon tour for the Rávíocht. Ní achar doing a chur na líar go cheart an cheart skull crew Nevoige fehochti ag a chur le chéile. So they put a team together. Former Iasach Nevogue Iascig on Vars the Taxolish. The achar an bod seach van Dirach nor Viag ein Luhna is a puff of wind. Any wind there and you couldn't keep it in a straight line. Dúirt fearna galava, that's Mike and Imid. Lin ginianach an bod from mahas dor nega oxdor gossa. So it'll do good for your gig or your limbs. Dúirt sé donar goma lins the Ross. Ginianamish nevo grossiach this skull mar chud an curriculum. Hid ran dálin fuair múntóir Iasach Nevogue Rossiach da over to Leary his salúrach vir meid chnál fa cúplami satana Nevogue. So he said if you're good we'll make one of these Nevoga things in the woodwork class. Fuier a hánig an lámór, lá ceovránach a bheann, it's kind of a misty day. An seachta lá de bhealtra néidir coig a seacht. Bhí an airgad gar of a hóhan, so they're out on the river, out on the sea, with the Nevogue they borrowed. And crew of bhí going ná na dtíine sin, hug an Nevogue doing, hug sé an Nevogue doing dúirt sé lena bheith cuaramach agus go raibh sé gugach, like windy, stripálamer, go dtí an bhásta, amachlinn, cantahiol sa bhád. You should ask Adam Dibig sé stirs nerdwing. Derry here Gleacharns a Ross. This is their first race. Cúi cín den Evoga via Glacaporta. Squealach and Pelair, that's what they shot the gun. Bhí an Rosser shul. Bhí cúr na goithe again, macadí an chéad bhuithe bar gling gane bheith mar sin, mar níor tahi going ar void beag a love shawl. Bhí mar gomór chun Derrig, so they're at the back of this race. Nor chasmer, bhí an dul dír a gun on the goithe, so they're against the wind now on the way home. Níl sé dachar dul a gunna na goithe mar sol déan bhádor. Is he joking? Níl sé dachar? It's not hard to go against the wind. Oh, because trying to keep it in a straight line, maybe the wind's keeping them straight. Níor vada go rámar ag tacht suas leis an Nevoga eile. So it wasn't long, he was coming up to the other boats. Gan mar an muile, Muile bhí mar sa tríóid agus ganach fad néhóige so the distance of one of those boats idir an chéad dá bhád. Bhí lurig agus bécaigh ar siúla an gé ar an gé, so on the quay people were screaming. Hit duine den lucht fécna I lige. Níor bhúmar ná sin ach bhí Mike and Imid an a bhródú lasting. So they came as a tríóid, kind of lost track there. They sound like they're in third place. And Mike and Imid is really proud. Seachtain in íag sin hostímar ag múnlú na néhóige. So ag múnlú is there are, we use that word in her little book when Johan moonligged her husband to mould. So they were moulding their first boat. Moonla na Galava du Soidemer, so the Galway mould. Minnick galore Hamish, the Dangan and the Roher de Thahar and honest Gavet mission over a creek new Tapa. So this Mike's gone from hating school, now he's turning up on a sachet to fix his boat. The an Kraken or mod Rivnolig Craig Shack, so the skin is put on the boat, the black stuff at the outside. The Shanna uncle, the Forik Macmahunig, firing law Horman or an Ishki. The Shanna Tahia Gesser and Rossiucht. Chormar ceist ar cheap sé gur an bod nua go maith chun Rossiuchta. Ní dtír an gohfuil ar session, mar tá sí ag Tarrington on a disce in a dhiag. So a bit of ground here, I suppose. They said to this guy, do you think our boat's good? And he said, no, it's not. Because it's pulling in too much water at the back. Chur sin ulch aran, ach níor a chéilemer dá chur cainte so gael, as we had earlier for the moher, is to yield. They were not yielding to his talk. Chahamar tamal fadig, train algs, glach report, a ross na finis a rish. Honomer stak on Derrig on fad on Orshin, so they lost. They were totally at the end the last time. Bun sin a chéilemer de chaint an tanach in a near hogmer and bodge in a macarish. Dertur go cheanna gioscra eigen geantrá in a yige in yigi chule me dine gro go nuirt an tiascra cheanna gur bhí an névog bachachra a bhí riamh a gioscoch ige I. So bachachra like the worst. Dear man said it was the worst boat he'd ever had, that they'd sold it to a guy in Ventry. I mean, a sauna coiga shock the hosig comortis idir chunte pellas. So the next thing he gets onto now is Pell. And they were good at the Pell. So just remember, bad at Roviocht, good at Pell. Nirvak shocked than a yeag the vocally so here it's got a bit more ground here. They're trying to put a football team together, but they only had 17 boys. Firin Ugsco hub. Vemish ibunk dog Nortofi imroar be. With an avant and dog hub gomach conbre er and gad acne etuk. Hello. Níotig sé I chiála geart an échar. Madras and Sabella, so we just complained about the subs. One guy could catch it, but he couldn't kick it. And the other guy had Gura Arca. He had, when he couldn't see without the glasses. He was short-sighted. Beyond Aaron Raizun Tama Offok, August Shin Trainalta Gamaik Mike and Imid. See, Mike is becoming a bit of a layock here. He's involved in everything. Iguna Elon Hiri, so Kerry Island was their first match. Kiad Cleha Homer, Elon Hiri, or Mus, a law fluk Gierig. Hug Mike and Imid, Oro doing. Ag sin ar an ashter father sin. So on the long trip he gave them a bit of a speech. Nor a... Oh man, go back. Cora me. Vimish Gironach ar Fognaisag Mark ach is Giala Croke Parky shocks and sleeve plodig sha. So they're just saying that they were giving out about their own place, but it's like Croke Park compared to this awful place we are in. Glaismer Sinn Féin Iguna na Porca. I'm trying to get up my buttons. I'm giving up my buttons. Glaismer Sinn Féin Iguna Viohas Aaron nor Kickmer and spaces is all about football. Vi Pork Macmahuna Mackie Doyle is likes to name people. Okay, I'm just going to skip all the names. Haid on Moltor on the lute, so the flute means at the whistle. Ox Crushit Toolslash and Gleha. Vimer Gimmert Gun on the Guyas Kai last, bang against the wind. Nirvada Grav Pork O'Shea, Ox Dinna the Hossa and the Fern Ella Grit in Ignacada. Lagok and Bokalella. Anus or Vale Auxera Eklaus a Flooda, long can he's just describing a man fell over. Glam Porca Chadamach Galorna Porca. Via Glare and Ladella, Dolan Akanakad and Yikshin, Oxlig Trinol in Alhiri Biakas. Are you afraid of him? Keep up with him, he won't bite you. Hugmuchon or Fragotap air. Are you sure he's not one of the teachers? That's where he's been shaving for the last 7 years. So you get the idea that they're big carry men. Vi should preactalish and vogt either Shenogs and Sus Vi May. So he's the Soshi Savoid, he's the goalie. And he's saying he was cold, so that means they were playing well. Mar near Hondig and Chadam a Rowan Echer. Dear Mayor and Train all ligan them tak them as on Moida, so they have a special word for a goal. There, always my buttons. Boyd and Shin, so there la. Lig Shay or Lig Shilum Immert Snatosa, so because he was cold, so they go out there now and play in the forwards. Vormer and Clare, Kui Kujo Guna nod, though Aaron Malakovala, Dinish and Train all doing Gurvid, Elon Hiri and Aaron Bavasas Kunte. So this was they were celebrating, he said, by the way, they're the worst in the country, in the county. Not hagain chian ataha, so no swollen heads yet. 3 shocked and any yig shan Comer Gudion Coron no Lachianish, so up in that place for the semi-final. Near Van Drakruch the Gun and Clay Shaw Vokan, Accurate, Vuig and Toker and Clay Lachianish, eile a gine chéirdscoil trolí bhí mar sa chréibh san in the final. Bhí chun final ar siúil i gceann caiiciise I Borcan Isaac, that's their spot. Cooler grab Fern on Toker or Drainolig Bobby Buckley, dinner the Felladori Hiri, so the one the footballers from Kerry were training to the gang. Vimer Bóthar mar Coolmer Asian, Nur Coolmer Asian, Actors Mike and I Medlin, Munner Rev on stuffs no Buckley, Fain on Vor nor Vorn Diffriocht Ian Hook on Trainoli. Said if they're not good players, it doesn't matter who's training them. Downok Brad the Sack no Beltna V and final Shul V Snarmina Imma Volux, he's getting all nervy shook here. Annie Herivishin. Gamer to Shra. Okay, important, I can't see it. Martian Vertimer Glaste in Nanzahen and Beersuk Amachlish and Foreigner and Bork. Cook my Finara Grev, Fear Vaha Lloydra Gamer than Hoker Viesagum Nakmuk in Oaks avoid it and Yuvagum. So I'm not going to be cold in the goals now today because they're good and big. Vuigan Toker Umpoon Pingas, they won the toss. Dimmer she the gun the Gaiha. Hug Mike Fedara Grev, Bert Arvur, Lorna Porca, Glacier Viking Dola, all these, okay, this is like football talk. Colús a hánach a chachach an cad isteach le what's happening here búil an cad ochtan lá an chúl agus stair le Jim chórálí bre ire agus í a chur isteach I gúna clay an voide, so just a long description of an pell cad bhí it went into the left corner of the goal. Lana Merlin ag chur breúir an dóchar agus bhí trí voide agus né buinte ag fern dagan ag an sauce. Amasha bhí Mikey Nyman lawn sauce the lens, so this is the train all really happy. The Rivian Darrell Shul bhí Bobby Buckley ag Rishia Sus and Lena nach Brat and Berla Toga. So you see here these lads don't speak a whole lot of English. You're like, isn't it great? You speak such wonderful English. Some Mishla Cuivi no Faril. League she Becas. Put Kirby midfield, you're beaten there, and for Christ's sake get your act together. Honig Ahru Moore and Gleha nor V Kirby Lorna Porca. Bhí Michigan Hooks avoid Danish. Honig an Cadam Fro. Rit me a gunna Quina Ugs Mochorn Duntochum, so a bit of ground here. He's like, I just ran for the ball, close to his fists. Hostig dinner the wind and toker written Mochina. Vulan Docholan Iguna Hela, Lagach Mayor and Talav, so poor Mike's on the ground. Nor Duskulem Hula, be far more trom in Leorm. Gavanos or a Mashtil or Samisha, so he says this Osquelga, and then the other guy goes, I don't know what you said, but you have a knee as sharp and as hard as a pickaxe. Nuair dairg an farrella bhí graimige chomán bhíoh sé den ósagamsta I gcónaí mo chlúna a bheith rom mac nuair a bhíon ag dul nearde ag trílar an gad, so he's put his knees out when he's jumping. Nuair nach cribhach fihin om with fóca so chutha for an tóchar an avoide, so Anna before a word can mean really good as well. They got a really good goal. In the sé an hosig fern and dangan ag titamas céile bhí tóchar ag nuacht gáfinte, so 2 points between the teams, getting exciting. Dúirt Mike leis na tosaha Cower, what am I missing a bit here? Cowru as well, Cowru leis na cúlatha. Bhúil drám an tóchar an pola an gáor tit the side thing twice. Bhíochas an downering nor a chorach dera leis an gletha. So they're delighted when it was ended because they were 2 points ahead. Bhí craibh an chunte búta again, bhí céilúr úntach again in a dhéag sin, béle mór agus brunach na maun. So this is the thing where they give the medals. Bhí group tastas again, me in a dhéag sin agus dairig le gach duna again sa scrúdú. Bin bíad sin an dóbhlína bar a churme isteach riamh. Cursied Bóthar Leasa me. Okay, sin deir leis an gabadal sin. An téanú gaiidir smína bharnis ná gur idir gomaig an bell. Ní raibh siad gomaig an rábhíocht. Rábhíocht would be our ground thing. But it also works as a cahavaim shran, siamsíocht, gacrod mar sin. Pell, you don't need to have all that info via con sin, but be keen to get into Cooperod. And I've lost my buttons again. Buttons. All I'm trying to write is the people. We need Mike and Image. Be keen to go Mike and Image roll us the gwyf. There he is. Tashiana Hawkduck. Mikey and Folk was a cigarette guy. Kamosa Chaffig was just he was the pre-vida. Moher Vike Tashiana Hawkduck. Obviously Mike Tashet Hawkduck. Come on. Then all these people, but you don't need all those Alanam. You need to know there was Ross Nevog, Kmortis Pella, Ugs and Brew Ona Bóthar Shin Hawkduck. Come on. Gurchur on Bóthar Brew Air Dalgadi on Skull. And then just at the end, I suppose it's important that the whole point of going to the Caird Skull is to get an education, and this is all he mentioned here about the Idachas. The young group has to going agus low. So that was no mistake that he put that in 3 lines at the end of the chapter, that he was trying to make it obvious that he went to the Caird Skull Vinchan Tanavas, but he was not there for the education because it's only 3 Lena Egandera. He was there for the crack really and for the pell and Gachrad Marshin. Okay, Shindera le iver a shocked.